everyone, how are you? I hope you're doing great. Just a little update that the weather seems very inconsistent these days. Sometimes it's very hot, sometimes it's windy and very unpredictable. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, I am here with me with the mother of Francesca, the big one, and I wanted to talk today about the spirits of my current dating. I know it's not your interest to listen to someone's personal stories about dating life, but probably it's going to be relatable to you as well, who has facing the same thing. So that's why I wanted to talk here today. I think the social media content is way too much these days, and it had somehow messed up our mind, not just me, but other people going through the same thing, and mostly in dating itself. I see that it is a very hopeless thing to go on. It is. And I mean, for someone who's has a terrible breakup in your past and wanted to try again the in dating, it is very hard, even though we know that we are way better to be in this dating culture. Sorry, I don't know what's the word for. I mean, to be in a dating. You know. I'm sorry for my English. I don't know why it is very terrible, but I try my best. So that's what I wanted to say about, like, when you're in a situation that you wanted to try to date someone, and then at the same time you are scared that this person might not fit you very well. And for me myself, I'm very honest person, and if I wanted things, I would straightforward say what I need, what I want. And for what happened is the persons, I understand that the persons have the same needs, but actions doesn't align with what they're saying. And to me, this is also one type of manipulations in relationships themselves. Yes, we might not see it at this way. I mean, mostly women or someone who are being vulnerable, they always tend to be positive in this kind of situations, but people like us has only have limited capability to receive this kind of treatment. We are not able to give more than that, and I have to make you realize that this has to stop. For me, it's also very painful because I treat other persons much better, and the other person didn't really give back the same treatment that I need. And I think also that some part of content in dating also say that a manipulation can be a person who also uh, expect something from a partner to give more uh, than they want. And this is a bit clashing with each other personality, and that's just why it is very hopeless in a way that you want to make it stable, but for me myself I find it like it's almost impossible to date these days. I have more like neglected issues in my past, and even like consistently during my recent dating life, and I find it very difficult for me to have someone who triggered part of my trauma. Like I don't want to feel neglected. I need more reassurance in this. And the guy is basically somehow it's just like a mirror of me, where I'm kind of like a person of view as well, like how I am in front of my friends. I am when I'm with my friends, I'm a person who try to not talk too much about personal life because it might make me in vulnerable position, and I understand that. And at some point, like if I told him what he's lacking in, it's somehow like I told myself that I'm lacking, but in some sort of way, I am not lacking of anything. I'm just protecting myself, and I understand that this going on is just not work anymore. Like if I say something, then they will get triggered. They will say something bad about me, and I can't say something bad about him. Then they will also going to protect themselves, and they say something about me. And at some point of life, and I had to make a stop, and I take a break from dating myself, even though the let's say our purpose is the same, but the how it works itself is just doesn't work very well. This is something that I am glad that I share to this channel, and trying to reflect on what went wrong. Maybe I can't figure out things right now, and for some other people as well, I kind of hear you, and yeah. The thing that I can do right now is to just feel all the emotions I have and accept the situation, and just focus on something that I can enjoy, even a little. Also, do something that challenge me, maybe reading books or playing ukulele, singing song, because I have a YouTube channel for singing. And if you wanted to know my YouTube channel, you can ask me down below if you're interested. Yeah. And that's all. I just wish that you have a great day and take care of yourselves. Bye.